Introduction. Suppose Rahul has a pizza. He has to share this with his sisters Reema and Nina. He has to give 1/3 of it to Reema and same to Nina. Then how much is left for Rahul? Come, let's learn how to calculate the Introduction. Suppose Rahul has a pizza. He has to share this with his sisters Reema and Nina. He has to give 1/3 of it to Reema and same to Nina. Then how much is left for Rahul? Come, let's learn how to calculate the remaining part of the pizza left with Rahul. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize like and unlike fractions, add and subtract the given fractions. Fractions such as 4/8, 6/8, 7/8, 1/8 with same denominator are called like fractions. Fractions such as 1/4, 3/5, 7/8, 9/11 with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Looking at the question we earlier asked, we can say that each of them, Rahul, Reema and Nina, received 1/3 part of pizza. Notice that this is also an example of like fractions. In like fractions, the fraction having the greater numerator is bigger than the fraction having the smaller numerator. In case of the unlike fractions having the same numerator, the fraction with the greater denominator is smaller than the fraction with the smaller denominator. Method 1. There are two methods to compare unlike fractions with different numerators and denominators. Let A upon B and C upon D are the two fractions where B, D is not equal to 0. In the first method, let A upon B are the two fractions where B and D are not 0. To compare them, we find the products AD and BC. 1. If AD is greater than BC, then A upon B is greater than C upon D. Is less than BC, then A upon B is less than C upon D. 3. If AD is equal to BC, then A upon B is equal to C upon D. Method 2. In the second method, we change the denominator of a fraction without changing its value. In this example, the equivalent fractions of 4/5 and 3/20 are 16. Then write the fraction including both the results. We have learned to add and subtract the like fractions. It is also not very difficult to add unlike fractions that do not have the same denominator. When we have to add or subtract these fractions, we first find equivalent fractions with the same denominator and then proceed. For example, 3/7 and 1/4 are two unlike fractions. In order to add them, first we find their equivalent fractions with the same denominator. These are 12/28 and 7/28. Note that 28 is the least common multiple, LCM, of 7 and 4. In another example to find subtraction of unlike fractions, first we need to find equivalent fractions of 3/4 and 1/3 which have the same denominator given by the LCM of 4 and 3. The required LCM is 12. Therefore, the subtraction of 3 upon 4 and 1 upon 3 is 5 upon 12. Mixed fractions can be written either as a whole part plus a proper fraction or entirely as an improper fraction. One way to add or subtract mixed fractions is to do the operations separately for the whole parts, and the other way is to write the mixed fractions as improper fractions and then directly add or subtract them. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Fractions with same denominator are called like fractions. Fractions having different denominators are called unlike fractions. Like and unlike fractions can be compared by two methods. For addition of like fractions, first we add the numerators, secondly, we retain the common denominator, and finally, write the fraction including both the results. For addition of unlike fractions, we need to find equivalent fractions which have the same denominator. Addition or subtraction of mixed fractions is performed by operating separately the whole parts and fractional parts. Other way is to write the mixed fractions as improper fractions and then directly add or subtract them.
Introduction. Arun is buying shirts for himself. A discount sale is on at the shop. The shop is offering 2 free shirts with every 3 shirts purchased. Arun selects 3 shirts. The shop gives him 2 more. Now he has 5 shirts in all. Arun is very happy. In this lesson, you will learn addition. Picture addition. Let us learn to add with the help of pictures first. Sheena has 5 dolls. Her uncle gets her 2 more. How many dolls does Sheena have in all? Count all the dolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sheena has 7 dolls. There are 5 mangoes in the refrigerator. Shipra puts in 3 more. How many mangoes are there in the refrigerator? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 mangoes in the refrigerator. Addition through forward counting. Let us use the pictures to count in a different way. Sonia's mother buys her 5 chocolates. Her father buys her 2 more. How many chocolates does she have? Sonia has 5 chocolates already. So, let us count ahead of 5. 6, 7. Therefore, Sonia has 7 chocolates. Ravi has 3 puppies. His cousin gifts him 3 more. How many puppies does Ravi have in all? Let us count ahead of 3 because Ravi has 3 puppies already. 4, 5, 6. Therefore, Ravi has 6 puppies. Addition in a horizontal line. Let us now use dots to add numbers horizontally. Look at the screen. There are 2 dots on the left and 4 dots on the right. What is 2 plus 4? Count the total number of dots on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Therefore, 2 plus 4 is 6. What is 3 plus 5? Count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. Addition in a vertical line. Let us now add numbers vertically. To do that, let us write the numbers one below the other. To add 2 and 3 vertically, write the two numbers one below the other. Draw 2 vertical lines next to 2 and 3 vertical lines next to 3. Count the vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, 2 plus 3 is 5. What is 3 plus 1? Write the two numbers one below the other. Draw 3 vertical lines next to 3. Draw 1 vertical line next to 1. Count the vertical lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. Addition story. Garvesh goes to a mall with 2 friends to watch a movie. He is joined by another friend. How many tickets should Garvesh buy? There are 4 people. Garvesh is 1. His friends 2, 3 and 4. Therefore, Garvesh should buy 4 tickets. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. Addition is possible with pictures. Numbers can be added vertically. Numbers can be added horizontally.
Introduction. Hello children, my name is Sam. I live in a zoo with all my friends. You see, all my friends have different shapes and sizes. You can tell the difference by comparing 2 or more of us. Today we will learn the comparison words used. Come on, join me. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to list the various comparison words, give examples using the comparison words. When the two objects are not of same size, we compare them. I am longer than he is. I am shorter than him. I am taller than the horse. I am shorter than the giraffe. I am big. I am small. I have a thick trunk. I have thin trunk. I am standing on the top of the hill. I am at the bottom of the hill. Birds are sitting on the tree. Squirrels are playing under the tree. The lion is sleeping inside the cave. The mouse is waiting outside the cave. I am flying above the trees. I am swimming below water. Our mother is swimming before us. My kids are swimming after me. I am standing between 2 giraffes. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. The comparison words are longer, shorter, taller, shorter, bigger, smaller, thicker, thinner, heavier, lighter, top, bottom, on, under, inside, outside, above, below, nearer, farther, before, after, and between. Introduction. These are marbles. They are green, red, and blue-colored marbles. Let us count the marbles of each color. Let's first count the number of green marbles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 green-colored marbles. And how many red-colored marbles are there? There are 1, 2, 3 red-colored marbles. Now it's turn for blue-colored marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 blue-colored marbles. Hence, we have 4 green-colored marbles, 3 red-colored marbles, and 5 blue-colored marbles. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to collect things in a group, count and arrange the total number of given objects. Now let us find the data count of orange fishes in a tank. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fishes. Hence, the data is 4. Number of orange fishes is 4. Friends, we now know that the total number of things that we count is called the data. Friends, now let's count and arrange these books in the bookshelf. How many red-colored books are there? 1 and 2. There are 2 red books. And how many blue books are there? Let's count. 1. There is only 1 blue book. How many green-colored books do you see? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 green-colored books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have arranged the data of all 6 books in a bookshelf. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Data means total number of things present in a collection. Data handling means arrangement of the data. Counting and writing the total number of things from one group of things.
Introduction. Sachin is celebrating his birthday with his friends. His mother wants to order ice creams for the children. Therefore, she is busy counting their number. She does not want to leave anyone out. You just saw how counting helps. In this lesson, you will learn to count. Counting apples. You have learnt to count eggs. Let us see if you can count the apples in a plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. There are 25 apples in a plate. Number spelling. Let us now learn to spell numbers. Here are some chocolates. Let us count and store them in a box. Here is the first. It goes into the box. O-N-E 1. Here is the second. It also goes into the box. T-W-O 2. T-H-R-E-E 3. F-O-U-R 4. F-I-V-E 5. S-I-X 6. S-E-V-E-N 7. E-I-G-H-T 8. N-I-N-E 9. T-E-N 10. E-L-E-V-E-N 11. T-W-E-L-V-E 12. T-H-I-R-T-E-E-N 13. F-O-U-R-T-E-E-N 14. F-I-F-T-E-E-N 15. S-I-X-T-E-E-N 16. S-E-V-E-N-T-E-E-N 17. E-I-G-H-T-E-E-N 18. N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N 19. T-W-E-N-T-Y 20. Groups of 10. Look at this bundle of pencils. There are 10 pencils in this bundle. A collection of 10 objects is called tens. Here is one more bundle. There are 10 pencils in it as well. Therefore, we have 2 tens. Here are some more bundles of pencils. Each bundle has 10 pencils. Let us count. 3, 4, 5. Therefore, we have 5 tens. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. We begin counting with 1. A collection of 10 objects is called tens.
Introduction. Hello children, we are in a zoo. There are many animals here. Big fat elephant, giraffe with long necks and spotted patterns, large brown bear. Look at them again. Who is tallest in these 3? Yes, you are right. It is the giraffe. Today we will learn to compare things. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to compare things, associate words like big, small, thin, thick, heavy and light with items. We see 2 boxes, but they are of different sizes. When the 2 things are not of same size, we compare them. We use word small with the object which looks shorter and the word big with the object which is large. Basket A is shorter than basket B. Remember, the red chilies a parrot eats. There are small chilies and big chilies. Among 3 chilies, the first is longest, the third is smallest. Some objects are thin and some are thick. The picture on left is thin. The picture on right is thick. To compare the thickness of more than 3 objects, we use the words thickest and thinnest. The first stick is thickest. The third stick is thinnest. Things which are difficult or impossible to lift are heavy, and things which can be carried easily are light. The cylinder on left is heavy, and cylinder on right is light. Things which are difficult or impossible to lift are heavy, and things which can be carried easily are light. The stone on left is heavy, and the stone on right is light. Some trees are tall, and some are short. Giraffe is tall, rat is short. Objects can be measured in different ways. You may use your hand span, or you may use your arm. You can even use your step for measurement, or simply your feet can be used for measuring distance. All these can be used to measure the lengths.
Introduction. Isha's mother is at the bookstore. She has bought some books and notebooks for Isha. She pays the shopkeeper 300 rupee notes and 2 5-rupee coins for her purchase. We buy pins, chocolates, biscuits, toys, tickets, books, cars, houses, etc. with money. In this lesson, you will learn about money, notes and coins. Currency is the money used in a country. Indian currency consists of rupee notes and coins. It is a 50 paisa coin. This is a 1 rupee coin. This is a 2 rupee coin. This is a 5 rupee coin. This is a 10 rupee coin. Now let us use these coins in different combinations. You want to buy an eraser. It costs 1 rupee. Your father has 2 50-paisa coins. He gives them to the shopkeeper and buys the eraser. Therefore, 2 50-paisa coins make 1 rupee. 2 1 rupee coins make 2 rupees. 2 2 rupee coins and 1 1 rupee coin make 5 rupees. 2 5 rupees coins make 10 rupees. Notes. Look at the note. This is a 1 rupee note. This is a 2 rupee note. This is a 5 rupee note. This is a 10 rupee note. Let us now look at the different combinations of notes. 2 1 rupee notes make 2 rupees. 2 2 rupee notes and 1 1 rupee note make 5 rupees. 2 5 rupee notes make 10 rupees. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. Currency is the money used in a country. Indian currency consists of rupee notes and coins. Rupee notes are made of paper. There are 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 500 and 1000 rupee notes. Coins are made of metal. There are 25 paisa, 50 paisa, 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee and 10 rupee coins. We use notes and coins in different combinations to make payments. Introduction. Rahul is sitting in the balcony of his house. He is busy counting the number of scooters and cars in the parking area. He wants to know whether the number of scooters is more than the number of cars. In this lesson, you will learn to identify greater and smaller numbers. Numbers from 10 to 20. Look at these colorful balls. Let us count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let us add one more. We have 10 balls. 9 plus 1 is 10. Let us put these balls in a bucket. We now have a group of 10 balls. Take a new bucket. Drop a ball into it. We now have a group of 10 balls and 1 ball. Group of 10 plus 1 makes 11. Drop one more ball into the second bucket. We now have a group of 10 balls and 2 balls. Group of 10 plus 2 makes 12. Drop one more ball into the second bucket. Group of 10 plus 3 makes 13. Group of 10 plus 4 makes 14. Group of 10 plus 5 makes 15. Group of 10 plus 6 makes 16. Group of 10 plus 7 makes 17. Group of 10 plus 8 makes 18. Group of 10 plus 9 makes 19. Groups of tens and ones. Look at these ripe bananas. They look so delicious. Let us divide them into groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have counted one group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more group of 10. We now have two groups, each containing 10 bananas. Two groups of 10 make 20. More and less. Look at these two pictures. Which of them has more sparrows? The first picture has 3 sparrows and the second picture has 5 sparrows. Therefore, the picture 2 has more sparrows than the first. Look at these two pictures. On the left is the Sharma family. On the right is the Pandey family. Which family has more numbers? Sharma family has 7 members. Pandey family has 5 members. Therefore, Sharma family has more members. Greater and smaller numbers. Recall the Sharma family with 7 and Pandey family with 5 members. Sharma family has more members. It means 7 is a greater number than 5. Therefore, we can say that numbers that come later are greater than the numbers that come before. 4 is greater than 2. 15 is greater than 10. Let us now look at these cases from the other side. Pandey family has fewer members. It means 5 is a smaller number than 7. Therefore, we can say that numbers that come before are smaller than the numbers that come later. 2 is smaller than 4. 10 is smaller than 15. Ordinal numbers. Look at these people. They are standing in a queue to buy milk. The person standing at position 1 is first. The person standing at position 2 is second. The person standing at position 3 is third. The person standing at position 4 is fourth. The person standing at position 5 is fifth. The person standing at position 6 is sixth. The person standing at position 7 is seventh. The person standing at position 8 is eighth. The person standing at position 9 is ninth. The person standing at position 10 is 10th. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. Two groups of 10 make 20. Numbers that come before are smaller than the numbers that come later. Numbers that come later are greater than the numbers that come before. Introduction. Vivek loves oranges. He's come to the fruit market with his father to buy oranges. He finds one shopkeeper selling oranges in bags of 10 each. His father buys 3 bags for Vivek. In this lesson, you will learn to group and count by tens. Numbers from 21 to 30. Look at these 2 baskets of ripe tomatoes. Each basket contains 10 tomatoes. Therefore, we have 2 groups of 10, which means we have 20 tomatoes. Here is an empty basket. Let us place a tomato inside it. We have 2 tens and 1, that is 21 tomatoes. Place one more tomato in the third basket. We have 2 tens and 2, that is 22 tomatoes. Similarly, 2 tens and 3 make 23. 2 tens and 4 make 24. 2 tens and 5 make 25. 2 tens and 6 make 26. 2 tens and 7 make 27. 2 tens and 8 make 28. 2 tens and 9 make 29. 2 tens and 10 make 3 tens, that is 30. Numbers from 30 to 40. Now can you say how many oranges are there? Yes, there are 3 shelves. Each shelf contains 10 oranges. There are 30 oranges. Let us now pick up one orange from the basket and arrange it on the 4th shelf. Now we have 3 tens and a 1, which makes 31 oranges. Keep adding 1 orange at a time to the 4th shelf. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. And the last orange? Now there are 4 groups of tens, which make 40. Numbers from 40 to 50. Let us now complete this table. 4 tens and 1 give the number 41. 4 tens and 2 give 42. 4 tens and 3 give 43. 4 tens and 4 give 44. 4 tens and 5 is 45. 4 tens and 6 is 46. 4 tens and 7 is 47. 4 tens and 8 is 48. 4 tens and 9 is 49. 4 tens and 10 give 5 tens, that is 50. Numbers from 50 to 99. Let us now complete one more table. 5 tens and 1 give 51. 5 tens and 2 give 52. 5 tens and 10 is 60. 6 tenths and 3 give 63. 6 tenths and 4 is 64. 6 tenths and 10 is 70. 7 tenths and 5 is 75. 7 tenths and 6 is 76. 7 tenths and 10 is 80. 8 tenths and 7 is 87. 8 tenths and 8 is 88. 8 tenths and 10 is 90. 9 tenths and 4 is 94. 9 tenths and 9 is 99. Numbers on abacus. We can use an abacus for counting. This is an abacus. It has many strings and each string has many balls. We use the rightmost string to count ones. We use the next string to count tens. This abacus has 3 balls in the 1 string and 2 balls in the 10 string. So, the number is 23. Look at this abacus. It has 5 balls in 1's place and 4 balls in 10's place. Therefore, the number is 45. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Using groups of 10, we can form all numbers from 11 to 99. Abacus is used to count and form numbers. Introduction. Avinash is jogging in a park. He notices some elderly men performing yoga. They first take a deep breath and inhale. After a while, they exhale. He finds the pattern of inhalation and exhalation interesting. He hears someone practicing drums. The beats of the drum also follow a rhythmic pattern. In this lesson, you will learn about patterns. Understanding patterns. Look at this arrangement of rings. A blue ring is followed by a yellow ring followed by a red ring. This arrangement is repeated 3 times. When objects are repeated in a definite order, they form a pattern. Look at one more arrangement. In this arrangement, 2 standing lines are followed by a sleeping line. Then, again 2 standing lines are followed by a sleeping line. This is also a pattern. Pattern in shapes. Look carefully at this pattern. A shape is placed in sleeping position first and then in standing position. These positions are repeated in the same order many more times. Now look at this arrangement of triangles and circles. Can we call it a pattern? No, we can't, because the shapes do not repeat in a definite order. Patterns in nature. Look around and you will find many patterns in nature. Look at this rose garden. The gardener has planted the roses to form a pattern. Here, a white rose follows a pair of red roses. Look at rainbows. The order of colors in every rainbow is the same. Number patterns. There can be patterns in numbers as well. Let us look at 1. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. The numbers are not the same. Still, we call it a pattern. Can you see why? Yes, the difference between any two numbers placed after one another is the same. Let us look at another number pattern. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can you see why this arrangement of numbers is a pattern? You are right. The difference between any two consecutive numbers is 5. We can also say that we get the next number by adding 5 to the previous number. Patterns in nature. Look around and you will find many patterns in nature. Look at this rose garden. The gardener has planted the roses to form a pattern. Here, a white rose follows a pair of red roses. Look at rainbows. The order of colors in every rainbow is the same. Patterns with increasing and decreasing shapes. We can form patterns by increasing and decreasing the number or size of shapes. Let us see how. Look at this arrangement of shapes. One circle followed by two circles, followed by three circles, and so on. This is a pattern because the circles increase in a definite order. Look at one more arrangement of shapes. 5 large beetles followed by 4 smaller beetles, followed by 3 even smaller beetles, and so on.